Is winter's chill leaving your body stiff, achy, and drained? If you're feeling it while scrolling, then stop here. These tips might help transform your season, get you feeling better, and making you more resilient this winter. When you get cold weather, your muscles tighten to try to conserve heat. If you already have a joint that's not great, where it's subluxated, not moving, and impinging on nerves, it can get achy. It can lead to fatigue. It can increase inflammation in your body, making everything sore, and it just robs you of motivation to get up and move. The problem is when you stop moving, research and experience tells us that it weakens your immunity and makes you more susceptible to the winter ills, colds, flus, and those sorts of things. So what can you do about it? Well, winter isn't just about staying warm. Actually, it's counterintuitive. Getting cold can actually make you stronger. You know, having a cold shower, you turn the water on, you let it run for 30 seconds until it heats up. You know, going out in the wintry weather, taking the dog for a walk, just that cold exposure. You're not exposed to cold for extended period of times where you're weakening your immune system. You're just challenging everything. You're challenging your heart, you're challenging your cardiovascular system. You've got blood flow where you're exercising rather than just being sort of still and sitting in front of a fire. Getting it in front of the cold or putting yourself out in the cold can actually make you more resilient and can help with the joint aches and pains as well, because movement trumps pain. So the pain gate theory tells us that when you're moving, you have less pain. If you stay still, your brain's receiving more information about joint sense. Every day last winter, for 1 month, I jumped into the ocean every morning before the sun came up. That might not be for everybody, right? But what the cold does is it activates certain proteins that are anti-inflammatory and you really feel great. But it's not for everyone. Maybe just a cold shower or a walk with the dog when it's a bit windy might make the difference for you. There are other tips. Staying strong and resilient necessitates good sleep. If you're too hot, you don't sleep well. Find the right temperature for you. Find that temperature where you're not waking up in the middle of the night. You're not spread out, the sheets are off the bed, your arms are all splayed out. Being all rugged up and cooler can mean for a better sleep. My third tip is hydration. Sure, we talk about it in the summer because you're out and about and you're sweating, but if you're sitting around in a warm environment, you've got the heater going, you tend to lose a lot of water. So you need to hydrate even more in the winter if you want to keep your resistance up. My next tip is practice mindfulness breaths in the cold. You know, if you've ever been in an ice bath, you just have to focus on your breathing. And you might feel like that just when you go outside for a walk when you get out of your warm house. These tips, cold exposure, sleeping at the right temperature, hydrating, and also mental fortitude. These are principles that resonate with chiropractic principles in themselves. Anything you do to optimize your nervous system for innate healing, that's movement, cold exposure, they reduce the risk of injury. If pain or fatigue lingers, you're not feeling your best, chiropractic adjustments can help boost your immune system, boost your nervous system, and improve spinal function so that you can get moving and do the things that you love to do. There's good studies that show you have an increase in antibody numbers after an adjustment. It does help with your nervous system. If someone sneezes on you, your brain knows it and it tells your immune system what to do. So how does that connect to your spine? If your spine's not moving properly and it's interfering with your nervous system, your immune system's affected. It's all working together. So get your plan together, stay resilient this winter and look after yourself. If you found these tips useful, share this video with a friend. And if you've got something you've been doing you found works well for you, then put it in the comments below.